Hello, families. This is Lucas Bauer, principal at Wright Elementary School, and I wanted to welcome you to the new school year. The purpose of this presentation tonight is to review the district goals, how we will work to achieve those goals, as well as general announcements that can help this school year be a success. If there are things from this video that you'd like to know more about, you can always reach out to myself or Mr. Stellers, our assistant principal, and we'd be happy to support you. Our goal is to provide each student with a world-class education and empower students to grow academically, socially, and emotionally. We're excited to partner with you to reach this goal. Learning and growing the right way is our version of a world-class education, and it's only possible when students are able to come to a safe and supportive learning environment. Our leadership team came together this summer to dissect what the right pledge means, and we wanted to be very clear about what we expect when we are talking about living the right way with our students and with each other. And by doing things the right way, we've identified what we feel like would best support our building culture, and this positive learning would be a byproduct of students and staff living the right way every day. Through this work, we identified key attributes that we would love to see in our students. And using this common language when talking to each other and our students, we really want to focus on developing great human beings. I choose to live the right way. I will respect myself, I will respect others, and I will respect property. I will give my best effort every day. That is the commitment that we want our students to make every single day and carry it out not only in the classrooms, but in the hallways, the lunchrooms, the restrooms, outside on the playground, and also when they enter the communities. Each year, the district and school develop goals designed to build upon our already great school system. The first goal focuses on our instructional practices and to ensure that we identify the needs of the students and implement quality instruction that incorporate critical thinking and creativity. The second goal focuses on what we call the whole child, including their social and emotional wellness and character building. And the third goal addresses our organizational climate to ensure that Dublin City Schools is a positive and productive organization where staff want to work, students enjoy school, and families want to send their children. We'll address each of these goals through professional development and learning independently as well as collaboratively. The second and third goals will be supported by things like our health curriculum, daily practices, celebration of students and staff at town halls, our Right Way Awards, our house and squad meetings, and the Right Way culture that we've already discussed. You'll learn about those in a moment. You may have seen the profile of a graduate, which was created by a focus group of staff, families, and students a few years ago. The three goals are taken from the components of this profile. The profile identifies the knowledge, skills, and habits that stakeholders identified as necessary characteristics of students to attain by the time they graduate from Dublin City Schools. As an elementary school, we'll lay the necessary foundations for successful DCS experience. The profile of a graduate was very important in our development of the Right Way culture. Last year, we developed the DWE House system to target our organizational health and our building-wide culture. The purpose of this is to create an inclusive culture and give students opportunities to learn with other students in other grade levels outside of their classroom walls. This year, students will remain in their same houses and same squads to build on last year's relationships. House names were developed using the attributes aligned with different animals and colors. This helped develop an identity for each house and its members, and we hope that the students take pride in what their house names stand for. The animals and colors are aligned to the profile of a graduate and the skills and habits that we want to see in our students. Each house is split into a squad made up of students kindergarten through 5th grade. This will create smaller groups and provide staff members and students in time to develop and practice different habits and skills geared towards whole child development. These activities, exercises, and lessons will be provided to staff members by our enrichment team so that they can focus on building strong relationships within their squads and in their house. Our Right Pledge and the profile of a graduate will inspire the lesson planning that will be carried out. Teachers use the house system in their classrooms to celebrate students living the right way. You may have seen the ballot boxes near the office when you came in. Students will earn Legos for their houses by doing things the right way in the classrooms and throughout the building. We'll monitor each house box as they fill up. Our goal is for houses to earn things for each other. Again, the focus is not on who is first, but a goal to work towards individually and on behalf of your house. This idea is aimed to support each student's social-emotional wellness and strengthen the learning environment by increasing positivity and student support of each other. We see this as a fun and engaging way to encourage student involvement and hopefully develop that intrinsic motivation and strong work habits over time. Please engage your students in conversations about house meetings, squad meetings, members of their squads, and different activities that are going on at school around this house system. Now that we've shared a little bit about what's going to be happening throughout the school year, I want to remind you of some other really key information. Please visit the school website, which is updated often, to access important information about the school. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. The district also has the Dublin City Schools mobile app that you can download and follow all communication from DWE. If you are not getting the emails, please let the office know, because so much of what we send home is coming to you digitally. Like we previously said, it takes a team to help support your students, and we encourage you to get involved. The first place to start is by considering our parent-teacher organization. The PTO has a link on our website with information on how to help. Other ways to volunteer could be by helping in the classroom, going on field trips, or supporting in the office. If you would like to volunteer, you must go through a background check. The process is quick, and you can go through that process by accessing it on the building website under volunteer information. While we're on the topic of the PTO, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you. Without this mighty group, our students would not have some of the opportunities that they have. PTOs allow for staff to really focus on their work with the children during the school day, and our PTO is finding new ways to enhance the student and staff experience during the school day and after school each year. The food and wellness policy was implemented a few years ago to reduce student allergen exposure and promote healthy eating habits. As a result, we no longer share birthday food treats with other students. However, there are some options to celebrate your child's birthday. You can donate a book or indoor recess game in your child's honor. You can also bring in non-food trinkets for your child's classmates. We will still have school-wide celebration events like Harvest Party, Winter Parties, and a Valentine's Day Party, which may include sweet treats. For any allergy inquiries, you can touch base with your student's classroom teacher. We are fortunate at DWE to have a large amount of available technology. Please review the technology use policies in the student handbook. It is important for students to know that they must use school technology for educational purposes only. You should also be having conversations with them regarding their digital footprint that they leave behind, and that any negative choices that they may make on the internet never really go away. Students can bring their own personal devices, but they are solely responsible for them and only be used at the discretion of the teacher. Each classroom is equipped with a device for every student, so students will have plenty of opportunity to strengthen their computer literacy skills, including typing. DWE is making a commitment to exposing your students to as much technology as possible and doing it in a way that's going to enhance their education. If your student is going to miss school, please communicate with the office via email or note. New law states that unless a note or email is received, you will receive a call from the district that your child is absent. During dismissal, please send a note or email to the office if your child is going home a different way than usual. Please do so in the morning to allow the office plenty of time to notify the teacher. If you have someone that does not usually pick up your child, you will also need to send a note or email to the office. Anyone picking up on a regular basis should be added to your emergency contacts. Due to state law and House Bill 410, student absences are measured by hours and broken up into two categories: excessive absence and habitual truancy. You can see those hours broken down above. In the event that your child is absent for an excessive number of hours, you will receive a letter from the district indicating so, and a plan may need to be developed. If you know that your student is going to miss multiple days, please use the prearranged absence form found in the office. For a list of approved absences, please refer to the student handbook. The DWE staff have the same goals for your child as you do, and that's to expose your students to enriching, powerful, and positive learning experiences in a safe environment that will both challenge them, sometimes to the point of productive failure, as well as experience great successes. If there's anything that we can do to support you, please reach out to us in the office. Thank you for taking the time to listen and think about the contents of the slideshow. We will be providing autographed copies of this presentation in the office for a small fee. We're blessed to be able to work with your children and thankful to have the support of the community.